Hey everyone, it's Tiffany from Let's Get Scrappy, and I am back with a Hobby Lobby / Dollar Tree haul to share with you. So some of the Dollar Tree stuff is what I picked up when I did the come shop with me session at Dollar Tree. But then I went back and got a few more things and stopped by Hobby Lobby. So I'm gonna do Hobby Lobby first, which is just a few things. Hold one sec. Let's see. Okay. So I got some new beads. And I just dropped some. Hold on. Okay. I really like these chunky bubblegum looking beads. Like these are big bubblegum, almost jawbreaker size. All the beads, the strand beads were 50% off. So these ended up being $2. Oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness, here go the yawns. But I like having like different sizes for my, dangles and also my pokey tools. But these are like, I'm just telling you, these are really big. I don't even have like, I'm trying to find maybe one that has, okay, hold on, let me. Okay, this one is a big one. Let me see. Stretch him. Oh, it's still not that big. So, like, these are pretty big, but in comparison to that, they are not. Okay. And I really went, I can't remember. I went looking for something else, but I remembered that my girl Casey had got some little penguin beads. They're like almost like rubber erasers. I don't know how to explain these, but that's the best way. Rubber eraser. And they're like the cow ones that I got like a couple months ago. So when I first saw these, they only had like a few of these rubbery looking beads. I just got a mark on there too. Is it a mark or is it a hair? Oh, it's a little hair. And I just think they're so stinking cute. And then when I saw the penguins, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have that. And then she also had the elephant. So I grabbed the elephant. Stinking cute. There was also a frog. There was one strand that had like 2 teddy bears on it, but I didn't want the other beads, so that was a waste of money to me. There was like an emoji, like smiley face. I'm trying to think. Oh, sorry. There was cardinals. The red bird. So they're getting like different things in their stranded beaded area, but you have to look because they're done by color. So like this was in the grays and the blacks, and this was in like the tealy section. And then I also grabbed these because I want to do some stadium themed colors, which is the high school that is around here, like for senior night, doing a keychain type of thing. And then I got these little pink cowgirl disco hats. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's so stinking cute. And I think, are these like separate? These might be separate, but I still would put them on something the way they are on here. Adorable. And then there was a couple different back to school ones, but I got this one. I thought it'd be cute to create some like dingles for teachers as teacher gifts. I don't know, but I thought it was cute. And again, this is that rubbery feel. So that was Hobby Lobby. So let's see, these were half off, so $2.50, $2.75. These are $3.50. They're all weird prices. All of them are different prices. Like this one's the most expensive, which is crazy, $8.49. So this was $4.25. This one is $3.50. This is $4, like $3.75. All random prices, just weird. Okay, but there you guys go for that. And then the Dollar Tree. So first, let me just show you, because you guys saw that I got these. Oh my gosh, and I did it again. I keep forgetting to bring in the actual one I have filled. Okay, so when I first went to Dollar Tree, sorry, I'm in my head. I got 2 of these, and I was like just kind of thinking in my room, what can I use this for? And they work perfect for my Scrap Diva dies to hold them. So I put them, let me, here, I got one open. Excuse me. So I have them just in here, like stacked like this. And right now I have 2 totally full, but I needed a 3rd one. And so I went back to get more of these, and oh my gosh, they only had 4 left. And I like to get like 3. If I'm doing 3 on one side of my shelving unit in my craft room, I want 3 on the other side. I don't know what will go in the other 3, but I want it to be 3 and 3. So I needed 4, and they had only 4 left at the Dollar Tree I went to. They had a lot of the white left and still had maybe like 6 of the denim blue color that they have, but I took all these, all of them. They're so stinking cute. Oh my gosh. But like I said, these are great just as a darn container in your craft room for $1.50. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And you do have to just make sure everything pops into place. They can collapse really easy, which I love. That's my favorite part. But you just pull them, make sure they pop over that little lip down there, and you're good to go. So I did grab some more of those. And okay, so when I did the video of the Come Shop With Me at Dollar Tree, I had picked this up to put an album in. Now the album, I wanted it to work. Oh my gosh, it almost did, but because it gets smaller here on the bottom and has these rounded curves, my 8x8 album will not fit in this, which was a bummer. But I still could probably put it in this style that I have, which obviously would fit an 8x8. It fit like a 10x10 in here. But let me see. So, I mean, just like something like this. Does that fit? No, because that's 8x8. I got these all right here. I just want to see what fits in there. This definitely is too big for that. I just have these all on the floor. Okay, well, that one fits. But again, I thought this was like a great idea if you are going to a retreat and you know possibly like what the projects are going to be, and you want to protect some of the things coming back, in whether it's in your suitcase or your carry-on. This is a nice cheap way to have a nice container to do that. So I love that idea. So thanks, Gail. Okay, and then I got, okay, I had grabbed these pencils just because they're cute, and I only want this one. And do I need any mechanical pencils? No, I have a ton. I have like an office store. I'm telling you, an office supply store. But I want this one turquoise one, and then maybe I'll just give away these other ones to someone else. And then they had these there, so I was like, okay, let me just try these and see how good they are in the school section. So I got those. I got this one for inspiration because I liked how this little spiral was on the angle on the corner. I thought that was kind of fun. Not that I've ever used my cinch, but one day I'm gonna. So really, that's all I got this for, was inspiration. I like the elastic down here. I need to like practice doing it like this, because all they do is stick it. Is it wrapped over? I can't tell. Maybe they loop it. I don't know. But it's done with like a little brad thing. Not a brad. Is that a brad? I can't even talk. It's not a brad. Grommet or something. You guys know what I mean. But this was purely just inspiration. And then I got this one. I thought this would be really cute to cover with like, you know, like recipe type cooking paper. And that way it's just a quick little recipe album. So I just got one to test it out. I might do this for like a craft fair. And I don't know, I feel like there's like too much paper in here. because I do want to like decorate on these actual tabs. So we'll see. But the paper can come out easy if I want to take some of it out. But I think this will be really cute. This is open right here, so I can still cover this. You could even slide in a photo if you wanted to. But I don't know. I just sometimes just get things and want to try, so I just test it out with one. So I grabbed that. Excuse me. And then, of course, because I have issues with wanting to collect all the Spider-Man stuff out there for my son only. They have these, and I was like, okay, there's some cool stickers in here that I could use on the little shaker ornaments, the shadow boxes. So I grabbed this, and I grabbed these, which I don't know what I would do with them, and I only saw these two, so I just grabbed them. But they were stinking cute. And they have little drawers. And like I said, I have problems with everything. But I do love organizational things. I love office supplies. And if I get too much, I could always give them away to somebody. But they're just cute little drawers. Boop, boop-a-doo. Very cute. I get a little stuck. I might put like some chapstick on there to make it go a little smooth. Not that it really needs to, but if you just put a little bit of chapstick on the sides, it goes really nice and easy. But I think, let's see, can you stack these? I guess if I like them and I can find use for them, I can you know, be on the lookout for more. And yes, they stack. It doesn't necessarily like stick, but it does stack. So if you wanted them stacked, I'd still would put some like sticky stuff in between, so it doesn't like fall off like that. But I'll just get that on there. This is what they look like. I just think they're cute. And they are, what are they? Why am I always looking for it? You guys, this room is just a mess. I just keep filming stuff, then I toss it to the side, move on to the next thing. Yeah, it's the wrong way. Learn how to measure, Tiffany, 5 inches. The drawers are almost 3 inches. But they're cute. And for $1, these are probably like the $1.50 now. But still great for storage options. I mean, they can fit in some drawers. They're stinking cute. Just cute. And then I just have to show you guys because I got 2 of these just for either birthday or Christmas for my nephew who is, what is he now? 5, 6? I don't even know now. Which is age appropriate. But then also my grown son who is going to be 24 in a few months. I have one for him too. And they're just like the grocery shopping bag type of bags. But so I grabbed a couple of those. Okay, and then at the other Dollar Tree, well, not the other, when I went back for a second time to get more baskets, I found this in the Halloween section. They had Halloween box, and then also in the fall, there was fall fabrics. But I thought it'd be fun to try to wrap a cover, a chipboard cover in fabric. I've never tried that, I don't think, but I wanted to give it a try. So I grabbed this. And then I had to, I just couldn't help it. I couldn't pass these up. I couldn't pass them up. So I don't have a purpose for these yet, but I just like them. And what I don't like is when you do want them and you can't find them because they're out at the dollar store. So I'm just getting them. They'll be in my stash of organizers when I need them. But there are different ones. So, excuse me. The ones that are fall, so it has like a leaf on it, or Halloween, those are $1.50. The old ones are still $1.25. But like in my drawer, which I'll probably be able to switch out now, that I have all my seam binding in, and I love it. I love opening that drawer. It's so pretty. But I have it all by color. but my lids don't match. So now I possibly can make them either all this like, you know, buffalo check or just silver, but I also have copper and I think there's a gold. So I just have extra now, just in case, just in case. Okay, excuse me, let's shift these out of the way. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm really hoping. So last Friday, I went to my daughter's work function. It was to support Alzheimer's, and did I just like, I'm trying to think, what did I just say? I think I just said that wrong. I don't even know what I just said. But I sound like I'm on drugs. I am not on drugs. I don't do drugs. I don't drink. I'm just crazy in the head. But went there to support, donated, did all the things. You know, she hugged me, all this stuff. Then she tells me later that there's a COVID outbreak in this. She works at a senior living place. She's the marketing director for a senior living place. That there's an outbreak, and all the staff that was outside had been tested that day. They didn't have COVID. All those things. So I'm kind of annoyed that she waits to tell me after I've already been up on her, close to her. My niece was with me, all that stuff. The next morning she tells me she tested positive. I'm just like, I could hurt you. Because if I get COVID on top of what I'm still trying to recover from, whatever that weird cough lung thing was, I'm going to go crazy. I'm on day, what is it, 1, 2, 3, going on day 4. So please cross your fingers, pray for your sister over here that I do not get it. Look, it was an outside event, so hopefully nothing comes of it. I don't know. I had to deviate and tell you guys just because I'm trying still not to choke on film. But it'll be even worse if I get that. Okay, so I have lots of these. And I just keep grabbing them because, again, if you want to do any type of craft fair or even just gifts for like your coworkers, you guys know how I am about coworkers, not coworkers, but your employees. Give them a gift. Even if it's a $5 Starbucks gift card during the holidays, give a gift. Show appreciation to your team. Tell them thank you. It goes a long way. Or you can use these for craft fairs. So I always say, because I found out last year, these lines are different. I'm seeing that there's like different lines here. Excuse me. That there is, when you go, you can't do craft fair stuff. You can't go buy craft fair stuff during holiday to make craft fair stuff. 1, that's too late anyways, because it takes forever to make this stuff. 2, you got to go during back to school time frame to get all the good things cheap. So that way you can make things that aren't really expensive and cost you an arm and a leg. So I just grabbed these. I found like 1 pink, 1 yellow floating around somewhere. So I grabbed those 2. But I am noticing, if you guys are wondering why I'm switching, do you see the lines? You probably can't see them. I don't know. But this, excuse me, what is this even called? I don't even know anymore. Is this a margin? No, margin's over. Is this a margin? I don't know. We're going to go with margin. I really just sound like an airhead tonight. So sorry. Oh my goodness. I'm having a hard time talking. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, you guys. A video of mine popped up because I was looking for something for somebody. And the first thing that came on was me hacking into the video. And you guys never said anything. I want to die. If you don't know and you're new to my channel, I don't edit. And I don't like listen to my videos after. Once this is done, it's done. Unless I have to go back and find or figure out because someone said, oh, you said this or whatever. And it's pure torture to hear my own voice. But to hear myself like, first thing before I even started talking, it was so gross and so embarrassing. I mean, I don't really get embarrassed, but still embarrassing. It was gross. So sorry about whatever video that was, and sorry about, you know, just the hacking that has been happening the past like month. Okay, so I grabbed these because I want to make a cute little notebook for the craft fair coming up. And I think I said this already, I can't remember, but I do want to make for the next craft fair, I want there to be Christmas stuff, but I also am going to have a section that is non-Christmas, meaning I want to make, like whatever I make, I want there to be a Christmas, but also, like if I'm making the notebooks, there'll be Christmas ones, but there's also going to be year-round ones, or a teacher section that they can give a gift to, because if I'm only doing that one craft fair, I want people to be able to find some gifts, not just for Christmas, but for the rest of the year or what have you. So that's my plan. We'll see how it goes. I'm already running out of time as it is. I also grabbed, I don't know if I have these ones specifically, but I was like, oh, let me just grab it because I do like how thin this pad is. It's not like a really thick pad. So you get 3 for, what is that, like 40 cents? And it's a nice thin one. So I wanted to give this one a try and see what I can make just for a notepad. And I think that is everything. Yeah, so like I said, I grabbed 4 of the, sorry, I'm bending down, 4 of the baskets. And, ew. And, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 of that. I got the Spider-Man things, Hobby Lobby. Now, Hobby Lobby has lots of the Christmas is out. I'm just saying, they're getting Christmas out, at least at mine. And the Christmas, like if you're doing craft fair stuff and you like to put like the little, do I have those? No, I put them away. But you know, like the fingernail files, and you want to decorate with like maybe a little nutcracker or something, they are 40% off right now. That's still not cheap enough for me. Like I usually don't buy Hobby Lobby Christmas stuff. At minimum has to be 50% off. But they also had their summer stuff at Hobby Lobby was 75% off. And I'm talking, they had like good, like if you're someone who likes to decorate for themes, they had flamingos, they had dishes just in a variety of different colors. I don't do that stuff anymore, so I'm not wasting my money on any of that stuff. But if I was younger, I would have, because I always had like parties and stuff and did it by themes. And to get it 75% off, why not? But just so you know, there is 75% off. I didn't see any other deals. These were 50. Oh, they did have some storage stuff that was marked half off. Some like paper containers or organizers and stuff. So you might want to check that out too. But there you guys go. Let me know what you think, and I will talk to you later. Bye.